While President Kennedy's speech is the only completely accurate part of this newsreel, this is my take on the Cuban Missile Crisis. This newsreel is also a lot better than the movie 13 Days, which is how long the crisis lasted. In Cuba, Fidel Castro warned the United States of his potential if we decided to invade, and the ally he has in Russia.
America, my English is not very good, just like before. But I think you can understand me. When I say you are threatening Cuba, and me not like it. Me not like it at all. I am not so happy with you, and I might just have to do something about it. My Russian friends, they are my Soviet little helpers, and they'll be doing their best to keep you from invading. So you better watch out.
As you can see, Fidel still can't speak a lick of English. Behind the scenes, we see Khrushchev and Castro discussing the possibility of nuclear warfare, and even some G.I. Joes.
Okay, Fidel. You see Cuba right there, America right there, and Russia over here. It's not on map, but it's there. Okay? Now, we are going to bring in the missiles into Cuba, and then I don't know what we do, but we might just blow up the United States. We think about it. Okay? But and then if you go bad, I say, oh no, blow your battleship out. And then we take our little G.I. Joe and we put it on Cuba. We say, oh, we're on Cuba, America. And then America say, oh no, what are we going to do? Oh no, I ain't little G.I. Joe, I don't know what I'm going to do. We got power, Then that's about it right there. That's what we're going to do. Okay, today? Okay. What do you think about the whole situation? Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Why don't you, I don't know. Sounds good to me. I think, and then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. All right? Okay.
On October 14th, 1962, we took pictures with a U-2 spy plane of medium-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. 8 days later, on October 22nd, Kennedy told the nation of the threat.
Good evening, my fellow citizens. This government, as promised, has maintained the closest surveillance of the Soviet military buildup on the island of Cuba. Within the past week, unmistakable evidence has established the fact that a series of offensive missile sites is now in preparation on that imprisoned island. The purpose of these bases can be none other than to provide a nuclear strike capability against the Western Hemisphere. Upon receiving the first preliminary hard information of this nature last Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., I directed that our surveillance be stepped up. And having now confirmed and completed our evaluation of the evidence and our decision on a course of action, this government feels obliged to report this new crisis to you in fullest detail. The characteristics of these new missile sites indicate two distinct types of installations. Several of them include medium-range ballistic missiles capable of carrying a nuclear warhead for a distance of more than 1,000 nautical miles. Each of these missiles, in short, is capable of striking Washington, D.C., the Panama Canal, Cape Canaveral, Mexico City, or any other city in the southeastern part of the United States, in Central America, or in the Caribbean area. Only last Thursday, as evidence of this rapid offensive buildup was already in my hand, Soviet Foreign Minister Gromyko told me in my office that he was instructed to make it clear once again as he said his government had already done, that Soviet assistance to Cuba, and I quote, pursued solely the purpose of contributing to the defense capabilities of Cuba. That, and I quote him, training by Soviet specialists of Cuban nationals in handling defense armaments was by no means offensive. And if it were otherwise, Mr. Gromyko went on, the Soviet government would never become involved in rendering such assistance, end quote. That statement was false. My fellow citizens, let no one doubt that this is a difficult and dangerous effort on which we have set out. No one can foresee precisely what course it will take or what cost or casualties will be incurred. Many months of sacrifice and self-discipline lie ahead, months in which both our patience and our will be tested. Months in which many threats and denunciations will keep us aware of our dangers. But the greatest danger of all will be to do nothing. The path we have chosen for the present is full of hazards, and as all paths are, but it is the one most consistent with our character and courage as a nation and our commitments around the world. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender or submission. Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom. Here in this hemisphere, and we hope, around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved. Thank you and good night.
While President Kennedy seems to have lost some of his accent, he is still trying to solve the Cuban Missile Crisis. Messages were exchanged between President Kennedy and Khrushchev, and on October 27, 1962, Robert F. Kennedy was sent by President Kennedy to talk with Dobrynin to solve the crisis. This next scene does not portray that meeting. What it does portray is what might have happened had it been President Kennedy and Khrushchev actually talking out the deal, without all the details.
Mr. Khrushchev, today we are meeting to discuss the issue of the missiles in Cuba. Now, I have received your message.
Yes.
And I will be willing to exchange the missiles in Cuba for the missiles in Turkey.
Oh, you will?
We will take the missiles out of Turkey, if you will,
Oh, yes.
dismantle your missiles in Cuba,
Yes.
and take them away.
Oh, yes.
How does that sound to you?
Oh, no, that sounds very good. I agree.
All right. Well, I thank you for your cooperation in this matter, and
Same to you.
I hope things will get back to normal,
Oh, me too.
be peaceful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After the Robert F. Kennedy Anatoly Dobrynin meeting, the Cuban Missile Crisis began to die down. By November 20th of that same year, the missiles were being dismantled, and nobody got blown up. Only later was it found out that the missiles in Turkey were removed in exchange for the removal of the missiles in Cuba.